Hello, Kickstarter. I hope you are sitting there contemplating or have already contemplated and feeling satisfied about giving money to this amazing project that we're about to do together, right? You and me. Make an adventure game. And one of the first things I like to do is just talk to people and kind of get my thoughts out and their thoughts and find out what kind of wisdom we can put together about adventure games. One of my people I like to talk to is Ron Gilbert, especially in this case because he was like the Gandalf of adventure games, you might say, old and crabby, and he knows a lot about them. He was my first boss. He was one of the people who hired me at LucasArts and picked me to work on his Secret of Monkey Island game, and he was a mentor to me early on in my career, and so taught me a lot of important things. So I want to see if he can teach me some more. It's been a long time since we made adventure games together or made them at all, and so I want to talk about why that is and what adventure games meant to us then and what they could mean to us now. And so he has very strong opinions, and I'm sure he'll be willing to share them with us. So let's go see Ron Gilbert. Don't use this part. And I warn you about this question, because how you answer it might get you hate mail.
Okay.
Why did adventure games die?
Well, I don't think they ever died. I think today adventure games are as popular as they were back when Monkey Island came out. The problem is that all these other games have become a lot more popular. When Monkey Island came out, selling 200,000 copies of an adventure game was
Huge.
doing
That was our big goal. Like
that
breaking
was
100,000 was our goal.
And I think you'd still sell 100 or 200,000 copies of an adventure game today. The problem is Call of Duty sells 6 and 7 million copies. So I think they're still very popular. It's just that they haven't kept pace with other games out there.
A lot of things that used to be really unique to adventure games, like story and like ambiance. Like we think adventure games more than like an action game would really stress, immersion in the fantasy world and character and stuff like that, and dialogue, especially funny dialogue. Some of those things have been incorporated into like almost all games now. Are games, like modern games, like would you call games like L.A. Noire an adventure game?
I wouldn't call those adventure games. A lot of people do call them adventure games. Even a game like Limbo, which I like a lot, I don't know that I would sort of call that.
They kind of like pigeonhole, and they're like chopping up games into categories. They'll put that under adventure because you go on an adventure, but it's not.
It's not really an adventure game. I mean, to me, an adventure game isn't about going on an adventure. I mean, sometimes adventure games are really not about going on an adventure, but it's about that puzzle solving. It's about kind of intellectually working your way through the game.
Don't you do that in Limbo? You kind of work through puzzle.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's different. I mean, I don't know why I don't consider Limbo an adventure game, but I just don't.
I think it's a gray area. Well, that's like a Limbo joke because it's so black and white. Because you are solving puzzles, it's structured so different than a normal adventure game, which has a lot of purposeful backtracking and navigation and exploration, like non-linear exploration.
Right. But I wonder, is that one of the reasons adventure games have lost popularity? Do people?
You said they didn't lose.
Well, that they're not gaining popularity in pace with everything else. Is it that modern gamers don't have the patience for adventure games? Because to me, one of the great things about adventure games is when I'm playing a really good adventure game, it's really about this quiet contemplation. It's about me sitting at the computer, having fun thinking about this game. And I think a lot of adventure game puzzle solving happens when you're not at the computer. You're trying to figure out what this puzzle is, and then you're riding the bus to work, or you're riding in your car, and then these things kind of pop in your head. It's like, aha, and then you can't wait to get home and be able to try that solution out. And that's kind of a different mentality for playing games than I think a lot of people have. And I wonder if that's one of the reasons that they're not as popular, because people just don't enjoy that as much.
In most development environments, I mean, it'd be interesting to see, because people are always saying they want these kind of games. And this is kind of a referendum on that. It's like, I hope this works out, because it is kind of a game that we haven't really been able to make happen for business reasons for like many, many years because of current market. What was the phrase I always use?
Market conditions?
Current market realities when they cancel adventure games.
Or we'll just prove all those publishers right.
Or we'll just prove them all right.